Shana Tova, how wonderful it has been to serve as your new rabbi these past 6 weeks. It's just been a joy to meet such wonderful, truly open-hearted, smart, caring people who are now congregants of mine in our beloved family of Solel. It's been wonderful building those bonds of relationship. And yet, too, it's been a difficult time, as we all know. This scourge of COVID just is relentless, and it has had a deep impact on our community for the entire year and continues even in this difficult time of the Delta variant. Sadly, we have congregants who are vaccinated who have had breakthrough cases and are suffering from COVID, even those younger than you might imagine. We've had friends of congregants in the hospital, younger, on ventilators. And sadly, we even have had a relative of a congregant who was older and vaccinated, had a breakthrough case, came into the hospital on a Sunday, and passed away on a Thursday. And so, because of the terrible circumstances that we find ourselves in, as much as we would love to see one another and come together in our sanctuary, our entire board has unanimously decided, in consultation with our physicians of our community, who are truly, they along with all of the medical community, the healthcare workers who are courageously on the front lines fighting this battle, and as well in consultation with our mayor, Steve Geller, who's a beloved congregant, longtime congregant of our community, who informs us that Broward is not only ground zero, not only in the red zone, but really more like the crimson zone, having the highest magnitude per capita of cases of anywhere in the United States. And so for all these reasons, we've decided that we're going to go virtual for these high holidays. Now, we do so to protect the most vulnerable among us. We do so to protect our own lives, but not for that reason alone. The family of Solel has not only been a family that cares deeply for each and every one of our souls, but also recognizes our responsibility as Jews to care for our neighbors, even those who have chosen deliberately to be unvaccinated. It is true, perhaps very likely, that if we were to gather together, that some of us would perhaps get COVID, and because it's so virulent, some of us might even be not knowing that we have COVID and spread it to unvaccinated folks in the greater community. At a time when our ICUs are literally over capacity, way over capacity, at a time when hospitals may be on the brink of turning away ambulances, God forbid, we can't take that chance that we would be morally complicit in spreading COVID such that a young person who's unvaccinated, or anyone really, would die. And so for the sake of loving one another, for the sake of loving our neighbors as ourselves, we're taking this difficult but necessary step. We will come together, as we always do, held together by the sacred bonds of love and of fellowship, of family of Solel, and continue to guide and be leaders in our community to our deepest virtues, our inheritance, our ancient inheritance that still speaks with relevance to our lives in the world that we live in. Cantor, how great it's been to lead services along with you and also to now call you a beloved friend. And maybe perhaps, if you don't mind, if you could share a couple thoughts on your mind as we approach our high holidays at this high season in our lives.
Okay, I'm looking forward to having a beautiful services and hope that everyone will enjoy our music. We have a piano, violin, and flute, and a great cantorial soloist that gonna enhance our service. And I like to wish everybody Shana Tova and a sweet year.
Shana Tova Cantor Rosen. Shana Tova to your beloved Besheret Rabin. Shana Tova on behalf of the entire Plost family and on behalf of our beloved Rabbi Emeritus, Rabbi Frazen. Shana Tova to everyone. May we go into this new year healthy, happy, and a time of renewal and purpose. Shana Tova.